Critically endangered, Philippine eagle rescued, in north of Zamboanga. Subscribe and ring the bell for more videos. A Philippine eagle was rescued and turned over to the Department of Environment and Natural Resources Region 9 through the Community Environment and Natural Resources Office of Siocon, Zamboanga del Norte on Thursday. The eagle with scientific name Pithecophaga jefferyi was rescued at Barangay Bulacan in Siocon by Barangay Chairman Romeo G. Dumencil and Nito Bitogwas. According to the CENRO report, Bitogwas found the eagle trapped in the grassland of the barangay. He immediately rescued it and reported the find to Dumencil, who accompanied him to CENRO Siocon despite the fact that the municipality is under Enhanced Community Quarantine, ECQ. Based on the initial assessment by the Eagle Watch team of CENRO Siocon, the bird showed no signs of injury and is considered to be in good condition. The eagle weighs around 3.5 kilos and is placed in an improvised cage for further observation and health assessment before its release back to the wild. DENR 9 Regional Executive Director Crisanta Marlene P. Rodriguez expressed her gratitude to Dumencil and Bitogwas for rescuing the Philippine eagle and turning it over to CENRO Siocon. She added that the department is appreciative of their effort and in giving their time in rescuing the bird despite being busy and attending to their constituents in this time of the pandemic COVID-19 crisis. Rodriguez also said that there is still the threat of the avian influenza or bird flu and cautioned the public not to approach, handle, capture or kill wild birds, particularly migratory birds, as they are known carriers of the disease. The International Union of Conservation of Nature, IUCN, has listed the Philippine eagles as critically endangered, having only an estimated 400 pairs in the wild. Despite the ECQ due to the coronavirus disease 2019, COVID-19, DENR 9 continues to conduct information, education, and communication campaign to combat the violation of Republic Act No. 9147, otherwise known as Wildlife Resources Conservation and Protection Act, and other illegal environmental activities under its area of jurisdiction. The Philippine eagle, also known as the monkey-eating eagle or great Philippine eagle, is an endangered species of eagle of the family Accipitridae, which is endemic to forests in the Philippines. It has brown and white-colored plumage, a shaggy crest. It is considered the largest of the extant eagles in the world in terms of length and wing surface, with Steller's sea eagle and the harp eagle being larger in terms of weight and bulk. Among the rarest and most powerful birds in the world, it has been declared the Philippine national bird. It is critically endangered, mainly due to massive loss of habitat resulting from deforestation in most of its range. Killing a Philippine eagle is punishable under Philippine law by up to 12 years in prison and heavy fines. The first European to study the species was the English explorer and naturalist John Whitehead in 1896, who observed the bird and whose servant, Juan, collected the first specimen a few weeks later. The skin of the bird was sent to William Robert Ogilvy Grant in London in 1896, who initially showed it off in a local restaurant and described the species a few weeks later. Later studies revealed, however, that the alleged monkey-eating eagle also ate other animals, such as colugos, large snakes, monitor lizards, and even large birds, such as hornbills. This, coupled with the fact that the same name applied to the African crown eagle and the Central and South American harp eagle, resulted in a presidential proclamation to change its name to Philippine eagle in 1978, and in 1995 was declared a national emblem. This species has no recognized subspecies. Use of the name Philippine eagle in preference of monkey-eating eagle was the subject of an official government proclamation by Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos in 1978. Evolutionary history: a study of the skeletal features in 1919 led to the suggestion that the nearest relative was the harpy eagle. The species was included in the subfamily Harpyinae until a 2005 study of DNA sequences which identified them as not members of the group, finding instead that the nearest relatives are snake eagles, Circadiinae, such as the bateleur. The species has subsequently been placed in the subfamily Circadiinae. The Philippine eagle's nape is adorned with long, brown feathers that form a shaggy, man-like crest. The eagle has a dark face and a creamy brown nape and crown. The back of the Philippine eagle is dark brown, while the underside and underwings are white. The heavy legs are yellow, with large, powerful, dark claws, and the prominent, large, high-arched, deep beak is a bluish-gray. The eagle's eyes are blue-gray. Juveniles are similar to adults except their upper part feathers have pale fringes. Distribution and habitat: the Philippine eagle is endemic to the Philippines and can be found on 4 major islands: Eastern Luzon, Samar, Leyte, and Mindanao. The largest numbers of eagles reside on Mindanao, with between 82 and 233 breeding pairs. Only 6 pairs are found on Samar, 2 on Leyte, and a few on Luzon. It can be found in northern Sierra Madre National Park on Luzon and Mount Apo, Mount Malindain, and Mount Catanglad National Parks on Mindanao. This eagle is found in dipterica herb and mid-montane forests, particularly in steep areas. Its elevation ranges from the lowlands to mountains of over 1,800 meters, 5,900 feet. Only an estimated 9,220 square kilometers, 2,280,000 acres, of old-growth forest remain in the bird's range. However, its total estimated range is about 146,000 kilometers. Ecology and behavior. Evolution in the Philippine Islands, without other predators, made the eagles the dominant hunter in the Philippine forests. Each breeding pair requires a large home range to successfully raise a chick, thus the species is extremely vulnerable to deforestation. Earlier, the territory has been estimated at about 100 square kilometers, but a study on Mindanao Island found the nearest distance between breeding pairs to be about 13 km average, resulting in a circular plot of 133 square kilometers. The species' flight is fast and agile, resembling the smaller hawks more than similar large birds of prey. Juveniles in play behavior have been observed gripping knotholes in trees with their talons, and using their tails and wings for balance, inserting their heads into tree cavities. Additionally, they have been known to attack inanimate objects for practice, as well as attempt to hang upside down to work on their balance. As the parents are not nearby when this occurs, they apparently do not play a role in teaching the juvenile to hunt. Life expectancy for a wild eagle is estimated to be from 30 to 60 years. A captive Philippine eagle lived for 41 years in Rome Zoo, and it was already adult when it arrived at the zoo. Another captive Philippine eagle lived for 46 years at the Philippine Eagle Center in Davao City. However, wild birds on average are believed to live shorter lives than captive birds. The Philippine eagle was known initially as the Philippine monkey-eating eagle because it was believed to feed on monkeys. The only 2 monkeys native to the Philippines are the Philippine long-tailed macaque and common long-tailed macaque, both subspecies of the long-tailed or crab-eating macaque. Almost exclusively, this has proven to be inaccurate. This may be because the first examined specimen was found to have undigested pieces of a monkey in its stomach. 33. Like most predators, the Philippine eagle is an opportunist that takes prey based on its local level of abundance and ease. 33. It is the apex predator in its range. Prey specimens found at the eagle's nest have ranged in size from a small bat weighing 10 grams to a Philippine deer weighing 14 kilograms. The primary prey varies from island to island depending on species availability, particularly in Luzon and Mindanao, because the islands are in different faunal regions. For example, the tree squirrel-sized Philippine flying lemurs, the preferred prey in Mindanao, are absent in Luzon. The primary prey for the eagles seen in Luzon are monkeys, birds, flying foxes, giant cloud rats Phloeomys pallidus, which can weigh twice as much as flying lemurs at 2 to 2.5 kilograms, and reptiles such as large snakes and lizards. The flying lemur could make up an estimated 90% of the raptor's diet in some locations. While the eagles generally seem to prefer flying lemurs where available, most other animals found in the Philippines, short of adult ungulates and humans, may be taken as prey. This can include Asian palm civets, 12% of the diet in Mindanao, macaques, flying squirrels, tree squirrels, fruit bats, rats, birds, owls and hornbills, reptiles, snakes and monitor lizards, and even other birds of prey. They have been reported to capture young pigs and small dogs. Philippine eagles primarily use 2 hunting techniques. One is still hunting, in which it watches for prey activity while sitting almost motionlessly on a branch near the canopy. The other is perch hunting, which entails periodically gliding from one perch to another. While perch hunting, they often work their way gradually down from the canopy on down the branches, and if not successful in finding prey in their initial foray, they fly or circle back up to the top of the trees to work them again. Eagles in Mindanao often find success using the latter method while hunting flying lemurs, since they are nocturnal animals which try to use camouflage to protect them by day. Eagle pairs sometimes hunt troops of monkeys cooperatively, with one bird perching nearby to distract the primates, allowing the other to swoop in from behind, hopefully unnoticed, for the kill. Since the native macaque is often around the same size as the eagle itself, around 9 kilograms in adult males, it is a potentially hazardous prey, and an eagle has been reported to suffer a broken leg after it struggled and fell along with a large male monkey. Philippine Eagle Diplomacy. In June 2019, a pair of Philippine eagles were loaned to Singapore as part of conservation efforts for the species, in addition to commemorating ties between the Philippines and Singapore. The move marked the initiation of the government's Philippine Eagle Diplomacy program.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.